We can change systems and organizations, we can change society, but not all approaches are as effective because they interact with different levels of reality. Donella Meadows, famous MIT professor,
They are mental exercises to try to understand why the system's doing what it's doing, and more importantly, how to make it change.
described what she called points of leverage to intervene in any system. The deepest level, the one that exerts the most leverage, is the mental model because mental models drive behavior. Researchers from Cabrera Labs at Cornell University put it like this.
If you want a behavior to change, your kids' driving habits, your customers' interaction with a return policy, then you have to change the mental models. You have to look at the mental models, build new mental models that they can act on.
Yes, because mental models drive behavior.
Yes.
Period.
Right.
And they drive it at the individual level and at the organizational level.
Yeah.
So if you see patterns of behavior across your organization that you like or dislike, they're being driven by mental models.
Your mental model, your paradigm, the way you interpret reality, drives the way you interact with it. That is, your behavior. Of course, we can work at different levels other than the paradigm. For example, we can change policies or incentives, but these changes will not be very lasting or effective if they contradict the underlying paradigm. But once the mental model evolves, the systems, policies, and the other layers above it will have to reflect that change. Slavery was legal at some point, but once the collective consciousness evolved, we made it illegal. Policies and systems, of course, can be self-reinforcing, but once enough people, typically 1 out of 4, change their paradigm, change their perspective, the other structures fall like a domino. These days, many complain and attack the way money is utilized in our society. So they want to create a society with no money, a moneyless society. This seems like a good idea for many, but the problem is that money is not the root cause, the ultimate root cause. If we want to transform society, we have to work at this layer of the mental model of the paradigm. This is the reason that this whole project, this YouTube channel, is called Cooperation Paradigm, because paradigms represent the deepest layer, and the cooperation paradigm represents a superior way of thinking that is more aligned with reality, close to how integrated systems work, which are interdependent. So we need to cooperate with each other. All the parts of the system need to work together. And from this paradigm, we can align all of the other layers, like systems, policies, and incentives. Paradigm is king.